there everyone, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. I'm here with Shneeky tonight, and we are about to set up our ore tripling, doubling system. But it's not the one we were talking about last time, is it?
Unfortunately, no. You see, here's the thing. To be able to do it before, we were going to need to use either blazing pyrotheum or the liquid petrotheum, the new stuff, to be able to do the ore tripling in thermal expansion. However, for whatever reason, King Lemming and the COFH crew have decided that none of the rods that drop the dust that we would need should be able to be automatically farmed. And so if they're not killed by a person, they never drop the rods. This is apparently designed as intended as per King Lemming on their GitHub page.
Yeah, which means automating the thermal expansion tripling is not
possible. It is possible, absolutely. All we would need to do really is set up some sort of an automated activation thing along with a sword and just manually kill it, or just use a Kill a Joe, or we have several ways of doing this.
Assuming which we would have to test to find out if the mod actually recognizes those as players or not. Which
I'm having done my own testing in private, I can confirm that is in fact the case.
Okay, well that's easy then.
That's easy enough. The thing is, that's a whole lot of pain for no real reason. I mean, yes, we could. Why? I don't really understand why he put that in there when it just. I don't understand why he felt the need to do that. So
design decisions are design decisions, I suppose.
I suppose. However, as a result, let's just do the sag mill with an octadic capacitor that I'm making right now. I just need to make another vibrant alloy that I'm making right now.
You want me to make the
everything else is already made.
You've already got the interfaces and stuff for the network?
The interfaces I can make fairly trivially.
Okay.
So what I'm making now is an octadic capacitor, which is a little bit better than those the weirdo capacitor thingies. It is a little bit better than those.
Okay.
So now let's go ahead and.
So we're gonna put this down in the machine room, or I suppose this could go where we're removing the ATlauncher farm, because I guess that's not gonna live there anymore, is it? We
very shortly, no. We finally got rid of the weeds. So anybody who wants them can have as of 0.5.5, weeds are no longer a thing in ATlauncher. I've managed to stop that.
But
so if you are playing in Shneekeycraft, you shouldn't have to worry about weeds anymore. So that's just that whole area we can break down and redo somewhere else a little bit more efficiently later.
But we did discover that ATlauncher plants don't seem to grow very well indoors. And actually, we were going to quickly. Did you actually confirm they grow faster outside yet, or is that still on the list?
I'm still working on that.
Okay, well let me. Why don't I do that quick? In and amongst everything.
I've already got the setup over by the hovel. We may want to sleep first since it is outside.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good thing to. I don't even remember which one of these was supposed to be mine. Oh, we've got critters that want to eat our faces. I can't sleep. There is something very close by. I see a red dot in our building.
Upstairs, maybe a spider?
No, definitely downstairs. It's on, if I'm reading the map right, it's on the level that we're on right now. No, it must be below us then. That's weird. Is it stuck in the water wheels or something? it's not in here. That's weird. Huh. That was weird. The red dot that seems to be gone. Maybe? Can't tell.
Try to go to sleep and see if it'll let you.
Nope. Monsters nearby. Or is that...
Try this bed over here.
Okay. No, something's glommed onto me. I'm just gonna... I'll just make a quick circuit around the outside of the castle. There must be somebody who's decided I'm delicious out there. Oh yeah, there's a... Ironically enough, one of these basalts things. Here.
Yeah, but I mean, automating that is certainly
Oh dear.
global. You
I am
have an
about to...
attractor obelisk.
I'm about to be withered.
Oh dear, that does not sound pleasant.
Oh, hold on. I know. Phew, just in time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. I teleported back. Teleportation for the win. If I'd been really on the ball, I would have dumped off my XP first, too.
That's okay, I killed her.
Good stuff. Okay, I can sleep now. Which means you're probably good to go as well. So yeah, let's go check out this. You've already checked... I mean, we've seen how long it takes for plants to grow in some of our previous videos. In our little basement growing site for ATlauncher. So, got a watering can?
I certainly do. How about this? Here, why don't you have the watering can?
Okay.
And you could test that out while I finish the last touches on this auto smelting thing and just the mindless crafting aspect.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, come on. So you said the setup is down here somewhere? Oh, I see the seedalizer. So, there it is. Okay, so we're looking to see how quickly it produces a cross crop, correct?
Correct.
Alright, started. Still nothing. The wheat is full growing, but it's not cross-cropping. Whoop. Okay, nothing has happened. Oh, okay, and then of course as soon as the cross-crop gets broken... Hold on, what happened here? I'm not even sure what happened here. I think it crossed, but I'm not sure exactly what happened here. But, the watering can does not seem to be making these grow any faster. This new wheat seed that grew is not growing any faster from the watering can. So I guess that means that the yeah, nope, nothing. I've poured half a watering can onto that and it hasn't grown 1% yet. Shneeky, you there?
Yep. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm. That's odd because when I did it earlier, it did work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shall we go with... Actually, okay, now I will point out that the seed hadn't been analyzed yet, so... Oh, and I broke it and I got no seed.
I think it may require you to be it may require you to wait until it is fully mature before it drops seeds.
Yeah, I guess it does, but watering it wouldn't make it mature. Now I'm watering the cross crop one more time here, and nothing is actually happening. So, not entirely sure what's going on here, but there's still something definitely not quite right about the ATlauncher growth thing. Yeah. So.
Okay, well, I've got all of the materials necessary to be able to automate the sag mill, I think.
Okay, let's have a look at what you've come up with. There's definitely something hinky about the ATlauncher, and I'm not sure what it is. So.
Okay, now what I'm actually going to do to test this out is come up here, up to this, like, half level up here where the wiring is.
I'm just trying to remember where you were, or find you. Ah, there you are. I see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I happen to know that I've got both power and cable right here.
All right.
So, and it's an out of the way area because we will never have to look at this ever again.
Very true. It should be self-sustaining unless something gets broken in the wiring department. So all it's going to want is we're going to have power going in, and we need to have flint and ores in, and everything out. That pretty much covers it, doesn't it? Don't you need one?
Pretty much. Just trying to make sure I get this taken care of.
Don't we need an importer as well? Or is...
Yes, we will, because we're gonna need to pull out the finished product. Hang on a second. Fortunately, there was already an importer in the network.
Oh, good.
Now, the reason I've got 2 exporters there is because there are a lot of things that we are wanting to put in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the...
Yeah, a lot more than 9.
Yeah. Just line them up and get them rolling. Now, we're going to need samples of all those things for this to work, won't we?
I'm already working on it.
Okay,
Most of them are already in the system.
Yeah. I mean, the beauty is that the thing won't care what it's creating. It just needs somewhere to go, right?
Correct. This is going to be a quote-unquote dumb system.
Yeah.
For now, why don't we go with that? Okay, I've got about 7 different ores on me right now. That'll be good enough to test with and see if it will function appropriately, and then we can fill it out later after we have proven the concept.
There you go. I just made it a little more convenient for you to hook up.
Ah, okay, thank you.
No problem. I'm guessing you've got all the various cables and stuff? Yeah. Now, importer and exporter, as far as terminology goes, it's relative to the network, correct? You're exporting
Correct.
From the network and importing to the network.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the importer, if it doesn't have any filters set, just imports everything. Oh, yeah, there comes the flint already.
Now let's just try this with iron ore. That's going. And the pulverized iron is coming out. We are going to probably need a speed upgrade on the importer.
Oh, I guess I was going to ask you why we wouldn't just export it straight to a smelter, but there's stuff that's not going to get smelted, isn't there? We're going to want to bring all those pulverized things into a alloy smelter separately.
Correct.
Okay. Now, is there any way to speed up this importer? Because it seems to be.
I'm just looking it up right now.
Because yeah, it seems to be falling behind. I'll go get You know what? I'm gonna go make an alloy.
There's actually a stack upgrade we can put in there, which is 4 speed upgrades and 5 sugar. And then, of course, there's the speed upgrade itself, which is sugar, redstone, and a blank upgrade. So, yeah, we can absolutely get this going a little bit more efficient.
Well, why don't I go grab some sugar then? Because I happen to know that Lars has a sugarcane farm that we could probably raid a stack from. Because he made that, he was working on that roofing project. So just give me a second. Whoa. Oh, interesting. It looks like he's growing beets now. Huh. Dang.
Probably for the red dye.
Yeah, I remember him talking about that. So then the million-dollar question is, what happened to all those extra reeds? Are there extra reeds would be the better question. Well, I've got 11, 12. That's a start anyways. Let's just go find his storage area. It is entirely conceivable that he's actually used them all up.
Hang on a second. I'm needing to get some more nether quartz going.
Wow. This place has gotten pretty crazy. Well, yeah, he's made the sugarcane stuff, but he hasn't actually built his... He's still gathering materials. He's got red stained glass in epic quantities here, though. Well, I'm going to sneak 20. Hopefully he doesn't need too many of these sugarcane blocks. But how much sugar are we looking at needing here?
About a dozen.
Oh, okay. I don't need to take too much off of him then. I got 28. That's enough for us to work with for now. Probably more than we need, but... Alright, there we are. There is now sugarcane in the network. Now, I was just thinking... Oh, yes, I was going to make the alloy smelter. Or what kind of smelter should we use? Do we want an alloy smelter, or do we want an induction smelter?
That's a good question. Hold off on that for just a moment.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and make one speed upgrade real quick.
You know what? The alloy smelter is super cheap. Like, super crazy cheap. So...
And it does do 3 at 1.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Wow. All this time and I haven't actually made one of those yet. Okay, and then we need an import. Do you have more importers and exporters, or are we low on that?
Let me check in just a moment.
All right. No, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm checking right now. Okay. Do we have the ability to Oh yes, you did make an autocraft for the basic processors. Good. Right, I need that. Which needs that. Or at least you had set one up. It doesn't... The solder... hold on. Construction core requires basic processor. All right. Okay, good. Redstone. Silicon.
Okay, just one speed upgrade. Looks like it's enough for the output to be able to keep up with the input.
Cool. Did the solderer doesn't seem to be working as an automated system?
I was working just fine earlier.
Okay, maybe I've just hit the wrong button or something.
Well, either that or it's just running a little bit slow.
Could be. I'm just doing the manual build right now. Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong solderer. That's also a possibility. But okay, there's that. Processor, boom. Exporter, boom. And then this is just going to require dust, right? Or... Ah, there we are. Pulverized. That's the magical mystery term. Copper, nickel, tin. Okay, that's all we've got. Hold on. Gold. There we are. Okay. All right. Oh, power. There we are. Okay. I am coming for the next... I'm coming with the equipment to make the next phase of this thing. In our somewhat difficult to access facility, but that's okay. Power. Device. Smelting only. Exporter. Importer. Okay. And boom, we are on smelting. We have smelting on the go.
Excellent. So we now have finally, after how much time, gotten auto smelting and auto processing of ores done.
Months and months and months. And honestly, this is the solution we probably should have used right off the bat, but I don't know why we didn't. What was it that had us not thinking that this wasn't going to be worth the trouble? Do you remember why we decided this wasn't on the list, or is that...
I think it was more a matter of we had other things we wanted to do that was more interesting.
That's probably it, isn't it? Okay. I'm just going to put a capacitor... Oh, no, it's... yeah, I'm going to get a capacitor. I've got a double-layered capacitor, which I'll throw in right now. It'll probably need an octadic one as well, but I suppose this is one of those things that'll... It is chunk loaded, so this is one of those things that will take care of itself to a certain extent.